This child's future is foggy. A whole generation of children will face, like him, a foggy future without education, proper education. Before the war, literacy rates in Syria had reached more than 90%. Now, in its fifth year of war, educational achievements have been wiped out. After these years of displacement, fear, instability and violence, Syrian children have been robbed out everything: home, friends, dreams, and the right to receive proper education.
اضطريت اني انزل الاولاد على الشغل. وضع المادي تعبان، واجارات يعني غاليه، ومعيشه غاليه يعني. والبنات هن اللي بيشتغلوا بيدفعوا ايجار بيت وكذا، ومو طالع شيء بالايد يعني.
ومع قلة التعليم لعدم القدرة عليه في قلب لبنان، نجد بأن المجتمع السوري والمجتمع النازح السوري، أنا أؤكد على ذلك في لبنان، إذا مضى الحال على هذا الحال لعدة سنوات فإنه شعب حقيقة سيصبح جاهل لا علم عنده ولا بين أبنائه.
Since the beginning of the conflict, Syrian children have been the forgotten victims of the crisis. These children are at the risk of becoming a lost generation. Despite the fact that education necessity is not less important than other life necessities, like food and drink, many families are forced to put their children to work instead of sending them to school. These children are the only ones who can work in such families. Fathers may be absent, disabled, or injured as a result of the war.
أنا اسمي مصطفى من سوريا، من حلب، وإسا أنا ساكن بلبنان بعلاية مدينة صناعية، بشتغل محل دهان وبويا. ونحن عنا ست أشخاص بالعائلة، وأنا أكبر واحد بالصبيان بالعائلة، وأبوي بسوريا.
In Jordan and Lebanon, the refugee access to education is limited due to several obstacles, most important of which is transportation.
نسبة 20% فقط من الطلاب السوريين في أعمار المدرسة ملتحقون بالتعليم، أما الآخرون فلا زالوا موجودون في البيوت، لا أحد يؤمن لهم التعليم، لا أحد يؤمن لهم النقليات من مساكنهم إلى التعليم، وهذه الأمور كلها مكلفة بشكل كبير جدا.
مرات المدارس الحكومية صعب تستقبل عدد كبير من اللجوء السوري، كونه يعني أبناء البلد أولى. والمدارس الخاصة هنا عندنا اللجوء السوري، الأطفال السوريين ما لهم القدرة اللي يدفعوا المبلغ اللي بتطلبه المدارس الخاصة.
Local and international community need to collaborate their efforts and stand together for the issue of education for Syrian refugees. Otherwise, the results will be disastrous. HHRD Jordan is very interested to launch educational programs for Syrian refugees in the Middle East and is looking to run new initiatives and projects in collaboration with hosting countries. 4 educational programs have been sorted out by HHRD in Jordan after a lot of research and discussion. First and the most essential is the elementary education. HHRD initial planning to make this available for refugee children at a relatively low cost of $1 a day per student. A total of $365 a year can save a Syrian child from illiteracy. This $1 a day can pay for a full year normal education beside accreditation. Second educational project is e-learning, which can benefit thousands of Syrian refugee children and allow them to attend educational courses inside their houses. This system will be applied to middle and high school education. Nowadays, e-learning is a very practical solution for more than one obstacle. It will save the problem for transportation. It will also help those who have so much obligation to continue their work, as this form of education is open to any study hours of the student choice. E-learning education for a Syrian student could be obtained at $2 a day, a total of $730 a year. HHRD, third option, is the Family Educational Incentive Project. With $2 a day as well, you can help a family which is forced to send one or more kids to work, though they might have a nearby school. This would be given as a monthly incentive to the family of our knowledge to support them with their livelihood matters, and so they would be able to stop sending their child to work. However, a strict follow-up policy is going to take place by HHRD to not only make sure that this child goes daily to school, but to make sure as well that he or she is making enough educational progress. Last but not least, the university education. University education not only creates the future of a Syrian youth, but also shapes the future of a whole nation. HHRD approached several universities to establish strategic partnership for Syrian students' university education. Many of these have welcomed to enroll Syrian students at a lower cost through our organization. Total overall cost per student ranges from $10,000 to $15,000 for a whole 4 years study, depending on the field of study. We believe that with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then with your generous support, the foggy future of these children can be turned into a bright future.